Good morning, everyone. My name is Amy, and thank you for joining this yoga class. Either this is part of your Positive Morning Habits course, or you're just here because you found it on the internet. But either way, welcome, and we're going to have a 45-minute slower Vinyasa Flow class, but we're going to work on all aspects of the body. Good, so let's begin in a seated position. You can go ahead and place a cushion or a block underneath you if you'd like, or just sit in a normal seated position. Good, and then go ahead and place your hands on your knees. You can turn your palms up or place your hands down. Tuck your chin into your chest and go ahead and close your eyes. Good, take a very deep inhale in and a very deep exhale out. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. Go ahead and lengthen your spine a bit. Roll your shoulders down your back. Tuck your chin into your chest. And take another long, deep inhale. And a very full, deep exhale. Relaxing your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Good. Inhaling fully. And exhaling completely. Now find your own rhythm with the breath. A deep, long inhale and a deep, long exhale. Allowing your heart to remain lifted and your chest open. Good, and you can go ahead and place your hands on your heart when you'd like. And set an intention for yourself today. So how do you wish to live today? What do you wish to offer the world? And coming into contact with your heart and listening to what's there. I wish to be soft. I wish to be courageous. I wish to find strength, joy, whatever it is. Go ahead and place this intention into your heart and then take another very deep inhale and open your mouth and sigh it out. Good. Then take another deep inhale and a deep exhale, releasing your arms, and go ahead and gently blink your eyes open. Good. Take an inhale and reach your arms all the way up, fingertips touching at the top. And then exhale, take your right hand or your left hand to your right knee and roll your right shoulder down your back. Lift your chest up and then go ahead and turn and look over your right shoulder. Good. Coming back to center. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, right hand to left knee, rolling the left shoulder down your back. Lift your chest up and gently look over your left shoulder. Good. Coming back to center. Once again, reach up, stretch up, make the side body really long, and then drop the right hand over to the side and stretch that left arm over your head, keeping that left sit bone down as you stretch from the hip all the way to the fingertips. Good. Then go ahead and come on up. Fingertips touch at the top, and then drop the left arm down, taking that right arm over your head. Pushing the sit bones down into the mat as you stretch and arch a little bit more over to the right. Good. And then coming up to center. Again, reach the arms up, side body really long here. And then go ahead and interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders down your back. Lift your heart up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then bring your arms down just a little bit more, lifting your chest up. You don't want to take your head and neck fully back. Good. And then again, coming up to center. Reaching up on the inhale. And on the exhale, go ahead and walk your hands forward, dropping your head and neck completely. And then stretch from the shoulders all the way to the fingertips. Rounding the upper back, rolling the armpits in towards each other. Good, and then go ahead and come on back to center. And let's transition on to our hands and knees. Good. So shoulders, elbows, and wrists in one line, pushing your palms into the mat. Take an inhale and really lift your spine up. Arch your back. Pull the mat gently towards you as you pull your heart forward. Good. And then on the exhale, pull the belly into the back. Tuck, curl, and round. And then inhale, feeling the ripple of the spine as you move forward. And then exhale, curling up and back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. So feeling that wave-like movement of the spine. Return to the center, looking forward, stepping the right leg back and then the left into high plank. So pull the belly in and up. You want to lift your hips up. Push the palm of your hands into the mat and then scoop your heart forward as you look forward. Arms are engaged, the upper arms are engaged, the triceps and the biceps. Belly is engaged. You're nice and long and strong here. Good. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. So dropping the head and neck, walking the hands forward. You can go ahead and bend one knee and then the other, stretching into your down dog today. Dropping the head and neck completely. Breathing in and out. Good, and then go ahead and gently shift forward into plank, shoulders over wrists, belly in and up, looking forward. And then exhale, hips up and back into downward facing dog. And again, ripple forward. So like we did in cat-cow, feel that ripple of the spine, the head and neck are the last thing to come up. And then exhale, pulling the belly into the back, hips high, and then sending those heels down onto the mat. And then last one, inhale, ripple, and then wave it back. Good. Coming into down dog, feet a little bit wider than normal. And then go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees slightly and then take your entire torso over your body. Grabbing onto your arms and pulling yourself down. Opening up the lower back here, shaking the head out yes and no. You can go ahead and interlace your arms behind your back, hands together, and then take them up in the direction of your head. Stretching into the shoulders. Good. And then go ahead and come on back. Hands flat on the mat, knees can be slightly bent, and then walk yourself forward into plank. Good. Once you find your plank position, really push the palms into the mat, belly into the back, core engaged, looking forward. Bend your elbows, lowering all the way down to the mat. Toes curl under. Inhale, coming up to cobra. Really lifting the heart, hips stay on the ground. Exhale, child's pose to downward facing dog. We're going to do a couple more of those now, just rippling forward. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bending the elbows, keeping them next to the side body, lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra, lifting up, opening up, and then exhale. Downward facing dog, forehead touches down, lifting up into, child's pose into downward facing dog. And then inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose to downward facing dog. Good. So take a few breaths in down dog here, bending the knees, lifting the hips, dropping the head and neck completely. Breath is long and deep. Good. And then look at your hands and go ahead and step your right foot to the top and then the left. Inhale, hands on your shins, long spine, look forward. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, pushing your feet into the mat, rise up, reach up, open up, and then exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Good. Inhale, reaching up, opening up, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shin, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deep forward fold, and then step the right leg back into low lunge. So knee is over the ankle. Right leg kicks back. Take your right hand to your right thigh and lift up a little bit more so that you're one nice long line here. Good. Pull your heart forward, lift up, and then very gently set your right knee down, foot flat on the ground. Inhale, reaching up, opening up, And then exhale, sink your hips. Hands down, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Walking your hands back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. The left knee can be slightly bent here. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward so that the hips are even. Go ahead and have a look. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold a bit deeper. Good. Placing the foot flat on the ground, come back into low lunge. Stretching that right leg back, kicking from the heel all the way to the heart and then up. Good. Inhale here, and then exhale, downward facing dog, taking it back. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, so come elbows to the shoulders. Inhale, up dog. You can also come all the way down to cobra. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Stepping the feet in just a bit. On the inhale, raise the right leg. Bend the knees, step it through between your hands, low lunge. Knee over ankle. Take the left hand to the left leg, lift it up, look forward. Good. Roll the shoulders down your back as you extend your heart forward. Take an inhale here, and an exhale. Back knee down, back foot down. Inhale, reach up, back and around. So really open up here. And then exhale, hands on the mat. Straighten the front leg. Lengthen your spine on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Now go ahead and walk the hands back a bit so that they're under your shoulders. Take a look at your hips and pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Breath is long and deep here. Good. Take another inhale, setting the right foot down, walking the hands forward. Low lunge, left leg lifts. Inhale here, and an exhale, stepping that left foot forward. Hands on your shins, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, open up. And then exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Good. Once again, inhale, open, lift and reach. Exhale, fold. Drop your head and neck down. Inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Left leg steps back. Once again, right knee over right ankle. Roll the shoulders down your back, lift your chest up. Inhale here, and then exhale. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, reaching up, opening up. And then exhale, bend the elbows, sink the hips, and then roll your shoulders down your back. Lift your chest up, and then lay back just a bit. So really opening up. But you're pushing the right foot into the ground. You're lifting from the chest up. Good. Inhale, and then exhale. Left hand down, left leg lifts. Right arm reaches up for a simple twist. And then gently take the right arm over the ear, stretching again from the heel to the fingertip. Inhale here. And then exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot. Go ahead and spin towards the center. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Grabbing onto the outer edges of your feet. Lengthen your spine on the inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Breath is long and deep. Good. Placing the hands underneath your shoulders, lengthen your spine, and go ahead and turn to the back of the mat. So once again, low lunge, left knee over the left ankle, kicking that right heel back, looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, right knee down, right foot down, reaching the arms up, opening up. And then go ahead and sink your hips and bring your arms behind your back, interlace your hands, roll your shoulders down your back, and lift your chest up. Good. Take those hands down in the direction of the legs. Right foot stays flat on the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Right hand down. Right leg lifts. Left arm lifts all the way up. And then go ahead and take that left arm over your head, lifting the heart and stretching forward. Inhale. And then exhale. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. And then go ahead and spin to the center once again. This time, take your hands to your hips, lengthen your spine, fold all the way forward. Interlace your hands behind your back, lift your arms up, and take your arms up over your head. Good. Dropping the head and neck. Breath is long and deep. Good, and then release that. Place the hands under the shoulders, lengthen the spine on the inhale. Go ahead and turn to the top of the mat. Take the right leg back, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping the feet in, taking some really nice long deep breaths here. Good, and then look at your hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Pushing the feet into the mat, reach your arms up. And then grab the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, stretch that left side body. And exhale, take it over to the right. So bend the knees a bit and then pull that left hand over to the right. You should feel a really nice stretch in the outer left hip. Good, and then coming back to center. Change the placement of the hands. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, take it over to the left. Pulling that right wrist a little bit more to the left. Knees stay bent. Good, and then coming back up to center. Go ahead and bend your knees, sink your hips, and reach your arms up next to your ears for Utkatasana. Good, so you want to look down at your toes. Your toes should be nice and light and fluffy. The weight is in the heels. Tuck the tailbone down, lift the chest up. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, stepping the right leg back, and then the left, high plank to low. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog. You can always stick with cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, feet are together. Inhale, raise the right leg, bend the knee and open the hip. Sending that left heel down. And then pushing the hands away from the mat, lifting the knee up. Good, and then go ahead and square the hips off. Pull the knee into the chest, shift forward into plank. And then step the right foot between the hands. Left foot is down on the mat. We're coming up for warrior one. So the left foot points to 2 o'clock on the clock. You want to go ahead and draw the left hip forward and the right hip back. Heel to heel alignment. Reach your arms up. Breathe. Good, and then exhale, taking it down. Right leg back, high plank to low. Inhale up. And exhale, hips up and back. Good, feet together. Inhale, raise the left leg, bend the knee and open the hip. Sending that right heel down and really pushing back. Breathing in, and then square the hips off. Pull the knee into the chest, shift forward into plank, and then drop the foot between the hands. Heel to heel alignment, right foot comes to 2 o'clock. Inhale, reaching up. Good, and then you want to work on squaring the hips off here. So pulling that right hip in a bit, stretching the arms up. Inhale, and then exhale, taking it down. High plank to low. Inhale, open, so really feel that chest expand. And then exhale, hips up and back to downward facing dog. 3 nice long deep breaths in here. You should feel your body starting to open up now. Knees are slightly bent, hips are high. You shouldn't see your heels. Good, inhale, and then exhale, look at the mat, or look at your hands. Step the right foot forward and then the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, and then push to a stand. Bringing your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders down your back, lift your chest up. Good, and then deep fold forward. Taking the arms with you, letting the back of the legs open up. Good, and then release that. Coming back once again into Utkatasana. And again, fluffy toes, heavy on the heels. Tuck the tailbone down, lift the chest, and then fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stepping the right leg back, and then the left, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Stepping the feet together. Raise the right leg, bend the knee. Open the hips, sending that left heel down, pushing the mat away from you. Square the hips off, pull the knee into the chest. Step the right foot between the hands, warrior one. Heel to heel alignment as you reach up. Good, bringing that left hip forward, reaching the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, roll it open, lift up. And then exhale, dive down to the inside of the right leg. This is humble warrior. So just bowing down to your own heart here. To everything that is within you. Good, and then release that, come halfway up. Pull the arms down, lift the chest up, and then really open up into warrior two. So left foot is parallel to the mat, right foot is forward, arms extended out in both directions. Right knee is directly over the right ankle. Take the right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up and back. And then straighten the front leg and stretch back a bit more. Inhale back, exhale, coming into Trikonasana. Right hand to the inside of the right leg. You can place your right hand on your shin. Left arm lifts. Left arm stacks directly over the right. Chest lifts. Good. And to get more into the side body, take that left arm over your ear, lifting the chest up. Breathing here. Pushing the feet into the mat. Lifting from the feet upwards. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, taking the left hand down and the right hand to the outside of the right foot, stepping that left foot in. Just a touch. Like in Warrior One, it's pointed to 10 o'clock. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. You can walk your hands back so that they're underneath your shoulders. Keep them there, or turn your palms so that they're flat on the mat. Breath is long and deep. Good, walking the hands forward. Go ahead and spring up into a standing split. Left leg lifts. And you're balancing on the right foot. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can take the right hand on the calf, left hand on the calf as well. And breathe. If it challenges your balance like it does mine, just go ahead and place your hand back down. Good. And then both hands down. Left leg meets the right on the mat, and then go ahead and fold deeply. Good. Heel toe your feet together. And then once again, Utkatasana. Inhale. And then exhale, push to a stand. Interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders down your back. Lift up. And then deep forward fold. And shaking the head and neck out. Good, and then release, Utkatasana. Once again, lightning bolt pose, knees together, heels are heavy, toes are light. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, long spine, look forward. Exhale, stepping the right leg back, and then the left. High plank to low. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Stepping the feet in just a bit, knees bent, feet together. Raise the left leg, bend the knee and open the hips, sending that right heel down, pushing the mat away from you. Good. Then square the hips off, pull the knee into the chest, shift forward into plank. Warrior One. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up. And then go ahead and drop your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders down your back, lift your chest up, and then dive down to the inside of the left leg. Breath is long and deep. Good, and then go ahead and come on up. And we're going to open right up into Warrior Two. So right foot parallel to the mat, left foot points forward, left knee over the left ankle. Extend the arms outward. And then reverse your warrior. Left arm comes all the way over your head. Straighten that left leg as you push back just a little bit more. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Take it into Trikonasana, to the triangle. Your hand can be on your shin, lifting up, or it can be on the inside of the foot. I prefer mine on the shin. I get more length here. Stretching that right arm all the way up, lifting the chest. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. And then taking that right arm over your head. Left knee is slightly bent. This is important. Often we tend to lock it out, but you want everything to always be a little bit bent in yoga. Nothing's ever straight so that the energy can flow through our body. Good. Keep the chest lifted. Keep breathing. Inhale here, and then exhale. Right hand down, left hand down, right foot forward, and then step the foot in a little bit. Draw the left hip back as you draw the right hip forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Good. You're going to make sure your hips are square here and that left knee is slightly bent. Good, and then go ahead and walk the hands forward just a bit, reaching that right leg high into the air, dropping over the left leg, standing splits. If you'd like to, you can grab the left calf with the left hand, and then take the right hand on top of the left. This is a challenging balancing pose. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Just see where you're at today. One side is better, one side is harder. Good, release. Hands on the mat, right foot down to meet the left, and then go ahead and take a nice deep forward fold here. And grab your big toes, lengthen your spine on the inhale, and then fold on the exhale. Good. Taking your hands to your hips with a straight back, come all the way up to center. Stepping your feet together, placing your arms down, lift your chest up. Go ahead and close your eyes and recenter for a moment. Coming back to where you are, feet underneath you and feet on the mat, feet on the earth. Knees slightly bent. If your feet need a little bit more space, go ahead and give yourself some space. Good. Chest lifts, shoulders drop, connecting again to your intention. And just breathing into your body. Good. And let's take a few twists now. So go ahead and open your eyes. And then once again, we'll come into Utkatasana. Not everybody's favorite pose, but it's a good one. Okay, reach your arms up on the inhale and exhale. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Take your knees together, hands on top of each other. Extend your spine. And then roll your right shoulder on top of your left. Sit down just a bit deeper. And really lengthen here. Good. You can look up to the ceiling or you can keep your head and neck down. What's important is that the weight is in the feet, not in the toes. Good. Inhale here. Exhale fully. And then come back to center, Utkatasana. And then directly go to the other side. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Hands on top of each other. Roll the left shoulder on top of the right. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Breathe deeply, fully. And again, you can look up, you can look down, your choice. Stay with the breath, allow your body to open. Good, and then come back to center once again, Utkatasana, and then go ahead and straighten the legs. Step the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Slide your hands underneath your feet, allowing your toes to massage your wrists. And just drop your head and neck completely. It feels good. Twists are great. They tend to clean everything out in our organs. Good, so go ahead and release that. Hands forward, and then come into Malasana. Now, this is the yogic squat. Touch the ground, go ahead and place something under so that they're resting on something. And then place your hands together. Push the elbows against the knees, against the inner knees or inner legs, and then lift your chest up. You can tuck your chin down. You can go ahead and close your eyes here. This is a very centering and grounding pose. And so feeling the earth underneath your feet, feeling your connection to the heavens as well. Letting your hips open up. You can move your hips a little bit left and right. Good. And then from here, go ahead and your heart. And then wrap your left arm around your left leg with the palm facing. Inhale, reach the right arm up, back, and around, grabbing the left hand with the right and opening that right shoulder. If there's any tension or pain here, then don't do this. And if your hands don't touch, it's also fine. Just take them where they are. What's important is that you continue to open up that right shoulder. Breathe long and deep. Good. Coming back to center, right arm first, and then the left arm. Hands together. And then let's do the right side. So left thumb stays on the heart. Right arm around that right leg. Right palm to the back. Lifting that left arm up, back, and around. Good. Taking hold of the hands if you can and opening up that left shoulder. Either way, open up that left shoulder. Breathe. Good. And go ahead and release that, taking the left arm up, back, and around. Take the right arm forward. And then go ahead and walk your hands to your feet. Straighten your legs. Take a nice deep forward fold. Dropping your head and neck completely. Grabbing your elbows and pulling yourself down. Good. And then let's take the hands down and we'll come on down to the mat. And we're going to do a little bit of core work today because I think core work is a great thing. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and lay all the way down on our backs. This is one of my favorites because it gets the core and it gets the triceps. And we don't work triceps too much in yoga, so I do all that I can here. Okay, place the hands flat on the mat and then raise both legs into the air. Okay, what you want to do here is push the elbows into the mat, and that's going to lift your chest up, and at the same time push your hands into the mat. So this is engaging your triceps. Okay, and then you're just going to lift your hips up by pushing the hands into the mat. So you're not swinging, right? This isn't a swing back. This is really just a pop-up, a lift. You should feel this in the core. Okay, and as you do this and you engage the elbows, you're going to turn on and activate those tricep muscles. And as we get older, we want these muscles to be really nice and strong. Okay, so let's go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Keep pushing those elbows into the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go ahead and pull the knees into the chest. Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out behind you. Good, and let's do some bicycles. So knees up, interlace your hands behind your neck, lift your chest up, and then take the right elbow to the left knee, and then switch, keeping the chest lifted, and you're just gently moving your torso. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, we'll go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and go ahead and pull your knees into the chest. Well done, guys. Let's stretch your arms back. And just go ahead and roll your feet around. Take a deep breath in and out. Good, and then we'll combat that and really stretch out our abs here with some bridges. So go ahead and place your feet on the mat. Your fingertips can touch the backs of your heels, pushing your hands into the mat. Pull the belly into the back and go ahead and lift up. Good, you can take your arms underneath your back, rolling on up to your shoulder blades, And just stretching out the top of your body. Good, and then release. Go ahead and come down very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae here, and then stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms up over your head. Good, and then we'll do some hip openers here. This is really nice. While we're on our back, we'll just go ahead and stay here. So take the right leg over the left, grab the ankles, and go ahead and pull the knees in towards the chest. You're going to feel that right hip engage pretty quickly here. And just breathe. Good, and then release that. Go ahead and switch the crossing of the legs. So left leg on top of the right. Flex the feet. Grab the ankles with the hands and then pull the knees into the chest. Breathing. Good, and then release that. Go ahead and pull both knees into the chest and just make nice big circles with your knees. Good, and then cross the left foot, or take the left foot to the outside of the right knee, and then drop the knees over to the right, extending that left arm out to the left, trying to melt that left shoulder on the mat. Letting your body gently calm down and open up at the same time. Good, and coming back to center. Take the right foot to the outside of the left knee and then drop your legs over to the left, extending that right arm out to the right. Dropping that right shoulder down to the mat. Then going ahead and coming back to center. Pull the knees into the chest. And then go ahead and stretch the right leg out and then the left. And we'll come into a brief Shavasana. I know this sound is quite annoying, and I hope that it doesn't disturb you too much. I'm sorry. I wanted to practice outside today because it was so beautiful. And of course, people are doing their gardening because I live in the city. So maybe you want to press mute and just set a timer for 2 minutes. It's also good. And then have a 2 or longer Shavasana. I'm going to give you guys a 2-minute Shavasana here. So whatever you feel. Okay, so go ahead and settle in. Placing your hands on your belly and your heart. Or you can drop them down to your side body. Good. And then just take a deep breath in and out. Exhaling everything through your mouth. And just settle down and settle in. And coming into a nice, restful ending position. And I'll mind the time and tell you when to come up. You can very slowly bring yourself back, call your awareness back. And of course, if you'd like to stay longer, please go ahead and do so. If you just have a short amount of time, then it's time to come up and wake up again. So roll your wrists, move your fingers, roll your ankles, move your toes, stretching your arms up overhead. Deep breath in and out. And then go ahead and roll to one side of the mat. And just staying here for a moment, connecting again to your intention, to the energy you'd like to put into the day ahead, and to the feeling that you have now. Good. And you can go ahead and put yourself up to a seated position. Taking your hands together in front of your heart and bowing your head down. Just give yourself a very big thank you for showing up today, for practicing, and for taking the time for yourself. And I wish you all a very beautiful journey, whatever you may do today. And also, if you're doing this morning course, that you continue to, do your practice in the morning, whatever that may look for you and however that may feel for you. Thank you. Namaste.